I'm neither Buddhist nor vegetarian, but I do like the shoujin deity of Japan's monasteries and convents. I'm not even sure if I'm accenting shoujin correctly. If I'm not, it could mean child or a smallish person. Shoujin has to do with the way of Buddha, including purification and abstinence. It also implies refraining from eating meat. In a few videos I'm planning on doing, I'm going to make some tofu dishes from a convent in Kyoto. I found these in a cookbook from Japan. There are only ingredients listed and no measurements. Hopefully I can do them well. The base ingredient for all the dishes I'm making is called shio-yaki tofu, salted broiled tofu. First I press the water out of some firm and soft tofu for about an hour. I've cut the tofu into the shapes I want, and now I'm salting it. I put a little oil on the foil to keep it from sticking. Now into the broiler until it's browned on both sides. Here's our salted broiled tofu. It's lost a lot of water. It's much firmer. Now let's prepare a few dishes from it. For this dish I'm taking a little bit of miso and adding just enough sake to make it creamy. Now into the broiler, just until the miso mixture dries. Well, here's our salted roasted tofu, which has been roasted again with miso. I guess I'll have to call this one Shio-yaki tofu no aburaage maki. It's not exactly what was in the book, but it's still vegetarian. What was supposed to be on the outside is a product called yuba. Yuba is a byproduct of the tofu making process. It's the film that rises to the top of the tofu milk as it's being cooled. It's taken off and then dried. It can be reconstituted then in hot water. This looks really good. Only cook the tofu long enough for the cooking liquid to get inside of the tofu. If you overcook it, the tofu will lose its soft texture. This is just an isobe maki. I've taken some dried seaweed, in this case nori, sliced it to an appropriate shape and wrapped it around and stuck it onto the tofu with some soy sauce. This is usually done with roasted mochi. Well, all of these things came out pretty well. I especially like this one. It's sweet, salty, a little bit of wasabi gives it some extra flavor. That is my favorite. This one's very simple. Nice flavor. I think I like the mochi version better though. This one was really surprising. Flavor of the sake and the miso. A little salty, but that would be a good winter dish. I think it might have been better if I sliced that one a little bit thicker. This one was good, sweet, salty. It's even good if after you boil it, you just let it set in the liquid, as long as it's not too hot. It'll absorb quite a bit of flavor. I'd give all these a try.